Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Highlands Golden Rams Stadium tonight in the rain for the first time this year. The Highlands Golden Rams are hosting the Colonials of Albert Gallatin. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, Mike Pavlik here. Ricky Saffer's not up. He's over tonight. We did that, so we may not get any scoreboard shots, so listen carefully for the score. Because we have a different angle tonight, trying to keep all of this expensive school district equipment dry, Dean.
No doubt about it, Mike, and I blame all the way on Paula Corbett. She's down there. 3 days she worked the U.S. Open, rain every day. She's here tonight. Rains for the first time. Farmers are happy.
that used to be you when you were on the radio up at Katanning. They'd milk more cows when they heard you.
Exactly, yep.
Now the Rams are about to take the field. Down to our left. I love their little dance. It's tremendous. Let's listen.
Rubbing the engines, Mike. Here they come.
Pretty cool. Well, tonight, there they are, dressed in their home brown uniform, but which one of them shows up tonight? Which Rams team is here?
Well, Mike, again, it's been interesting. Last week against Mars, we passed the ball 30 times, ran it 28, 58 total plays. That's a lot of plays, but again, week 1, heavy run, week 2 and 3, heavy pass. I think this makes it tougher on Albert Gallatin tonight, our opponent, to decide which one's coming. I think we're a lot more diversified, but we also talked last week, I think it's important that when we show a passing formation, we be able to run out of it, and a run formation be able to pass out of it. You say it's possible. Let's see if we do that.
Right, and I thought you made a great point about, by the way, you're talking about being diversified. I thought you were reading the Joe Lucchino ad. But being able to run out of the spread, I think, is what will make this a really good offense. And I think they should be able to do it, because once you spread the other team out, there's less players in the box. I think they ought to be able to do that, especially with Jet. We'll see if they can do that. Well, speaking of which team, how about Albert Gallatin? They had a big upset win a couple weeks ago against West Mifflin.
No doubt about it, Mike. In that game, they mixed it up. We saw their quarterback last year, Don Llewellyn. He threw for 286 yards and 2 touchdowns in the upset over West Mifflin. Now, as you remember last year, Mike, they did run 60 plays, but 55 went to the line of scrimmage for a 1-yard gain. So, again, Coach Liotti is going to try to probably mix up here again tonight, too. So, what Albert Gallatin team shows up, the one that upset West Mifflin 2 weeks ago, or the one that lost 59-0 to Thomas Jefferson last week? We'll find out.
Last year, they ran twice as many plays at Highlands, but Highlands had twice as many yards. So, why is this game positioned where it is, and is this good having it smack dab in the middle?
Well, Mike, we play one crossover game a year against the Big Nine. I think it's a great time to have the game because we're right at midseason, 5th game, halfway through, and I think we have a good matchup. You should get one or the other, but this is ideal for us. Again, as I mentioned, both teams like to use the no-huddle offense. They're going to both attempt to run 60 plays tonight. Hope we have a lot of tape. Hope your voice is in good shape because you got a lot of work tonight, Mike.
Yeah, last year Highlands won 42-0 in the game down there. Well, Ron Gillette Incorporated is a PA registered contractor certified in PA state inspections and emissions. You can call Gillette's today for all your towing, paving, excavating, hauling, demolition, and yes, snow removal needs are a little chill in the air tonight, I got to tell you. Ron Gillette is fully licensed, insured, bonded, certified, and owns all of its state-of-the-art equipment, and the Gillettes are proud to enjoy an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Phones answer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year for emergency services, and as always, it's person to person. Call Gillette's today, 724-226-1222. Ron Gillette, Inc., the AK Valley's leader in towing and services since 1955. And why don't you visit them on Facebook, Ron Gillette, Inc., Towing, and more. Kickoff's coming up. It's Highlands against Albert Gallatin, and it's right after this. Highlands has won the toss. They've elected to receive, dressed in the home browns, brown shirts, brown pants, brown helmets. Albert Gallatin in the all-white with black helmets. The Colonials, coached by Sean Liotta, who makes the drive from Lower Borough to Albert Gallatin every day.
Did he make it today?
That's a great question. I bet he did. And I bet he'll go back and then come back.
I would allow someone else to take that responsibility. Kick return team for the Golden Rams, Mike, Logan Christ, Booker is back, Gillette, Fondrick, Mazarek, Christ, Johnny, Jones, Nelson, Jocham, Bates, and Signorello in the front.
Colby Verano will be the kicker, and they have trouble kicking. We're under the understanding that they don't even kick extra points. Nope. They go for 2.
We'll be chasing that too.
So we'll see. Here's Verano. He kicks it. Short it bounces. And it comes to Logan Christ at the 23, 30, 40, 50, clears out. Here he comes, 40, 35, 30,
Mike
25, 20. There goes Logan Christ. I believe I had that.
He did. Mike said it before the kickoff that we would have a return tonight. Mike, you're absolutely right. Not only did he say it would be a return, return, a long one, and be returned for a touchdown.
I got 77 on that, I think. I think he picked it up at the 22 or the 23.
Prescott in the house. Mike Pavlik called that one. How about that, Mike?
He returned 175 against them last year for a touchdown.
And I said we had one at the beginning of the year, first play against Ambridge, and here we are tonight. 77 yards.
77 yards. It's 6-0 Highlands. They got a lot of the swinging gate.
How about that?
J.C. Bowser's on for the kick. Gillette will snap it. Signorella holds it. Ball's on the tee. Bowser's kick is on its way, and it is good. 11:44 left. First quarter. The opening kickoff was proudly brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized training for third graders all the way up to varsity and beyond. Give them a call at 724-980-2100.
There you go, Mike. There you go. How about that? I'm glad I introduced the
yeah, you got the team
mic
in
drop.
too.
That's right. The team to help bring it back there.
Quite well.
Boy, Logan just found that seam, Mike, and worked it all the way up the field. And again, the Golden Rams on the kickoff now. Sam Peck will kick it off, and we'll have Cochran, Jockum, Mazarek, Fondrick, Gillette, Rydell, Loveland, Johnny Christ, Signorella, and Radishek on the kickoff team, Mike.
So the Rams lead at 7-0. Get off to a great early start, and you'll take those anytime you can get them. And those are hidden yards. Logan Christ returned 186 yards week 1 at Ambridge, and Gabe Booker brought one back against Ambridge on a punt return.
How about that, Mike?
So Sam Peck will kick it off. Back deep for the Colonials. Standing at about his 10-yard line is Javon Davis, number 29.
They return the top running back too, Mike.
I'm going to make another. I'm predicting a tackle on this kickoff.
Trevor Oliver.
Here it is. This is Davis at the 14-yard line. Out over the 20, 25. Oh, they got a good block over there. He gets to the 30, but Cochran chases him down and pushes him out of bounds in front of the Albert Gallatin bench at the 35-yard line. So that's where the Colonials will put it in play with sophomore quarterback Dom Llewellyn.
And Mike, he started last year as a freshman. 4 wide receivers. Number 24, Kristen Stone. 3 is Craig Kirby. 25, Tori Robinson. 4 is Nate Bricker. They go 4 wide, run the spread like we do. They're Don Lyman. Left tackle 60, Dylan Thomas. Guard 63, Noah Miller. 54, Jaden Weathers over the ball. 50, Alex McMiller at right guard. And right tackle is Corey Dotson.
Well, they don't have enough guys on the line yet, so somebody's going to have to move.
This is your
confusion.
Indoor football, Mike.
Here's Sean Liotta, the Erie Explosion coach up there for many years. And a turn in to give to Trayvon Oliver. They wrap him up, but he gets 5 up to about the 40-yard line. Down at the bottom, Nick Cicchello for the Rams.
And that's what we saw last year, Mike.
We had a lot of Trayvon Oliver last year.
Yep, ball into the middle of the field, and that's what they did on that play.
And they go really fast.
Yep.
Or they like to.
Nick Cicchello.
Hey, they auto.
Yep, 1 tackle. Marius Anka, the other one. Defensive end, number 75, Daniel Timmons. 53, Lucas Lamer. Here we go, Mike.
Watch their right tackle, Corey Dotson, 76. The only senior on that offensive line. Oh, they have trouble on a handoff, and it comes to Davis in the backfield. The Rams got him. Back at the 39-yard line, Tyler Sportelli was there.
And again, that little bit of delay in the handoff might screw that play up.
3rd and 6 now for the Colonials.
Our outside linebacker, number 22, Jermaine Jett. 48, Tyler Sportelli. 33, Noah Gillette. You just saw Luke Cochran in there. They've been rotating 4 linebackers for the most part this year, Mike.
And got good play out of all of them, really. Straight T formation on 3rd and 6. And the give is to 24. That's Christian Stone. Also can play some wide out. He gets it up over the 40-yard line, but he's going to be short of the first down.
Sportelli on the tackle.
4th and 3.
Also in that tackle, Mike, the cornerbacks are the brothers, Logan and Johnny Christ, 11 and 26. Booker, number 9, and Romello Freeman, number 4, your safeties. They can't be going for this.
No, looks like they might. Now they motion a man out of there, and we have a marker down. Did the Rams jump offside?
I think so, Mike. Doggone it.
Well, they're bringing the punter on. Let's see if we can get the call.
I know. It's very appetizing.
Yep, offside against the Rams. They did sucker him into it.
Yeah, why would you do that, Mike?
First down for the Colonials at the 47.
That was a donation.
Indeed. And that gets some good field position, too. Straight tee again. Second man. And, hit hard was Christian Stone by Sportelli. He hit him right into the hole.
Along with Luke Cochran, Mike, both have 3 tackles so far.
Rams not fooled. That's a gain of about 2.
Nice to see Sports out there, Mike, and he is in great shape for the first time this year. And knocking guys backwards, that's what he does. They call him Clark Kent.
2nd and 8, Albert Gallatin at their 49-yard line. Now they go spread. Oliver the single setback. And Llewellyn is back. Llewellyn looking, throws it to the near side of the field and bounces it in there. Too short for Torrey Robinson, the sophomore.
One thing you notice about Llewellyn, Mike, he gets rid of the ball quick. Looking at the coach's tape last week.
He's running for his life last week.
But we never saw him hit the ground, Mike.
No, he does get rid of it. It was the same thing last year.
Yep, he will throw
the game down there that Highlands won.
And expect Highlands to bring some pressure here on 3rd down.
It's amazing. Albert Gallatin ran 60 plays in that game last year against Highlands, and the mercy clock was running from 10 minutes left in the second quarter.
Wow.
3rd and 9. They're going a little bit slower this time. Llewellyn is back. Here comes the rush. Llewellyn fires it to the near side. Into now the hands and almost picked off. Intercepted. Luke Cochran had 2 hands on it at the 36-yard line.
Freeman did a great job breaking up that pass, Mike. And now I think they will punt.
Yep. 4th and 8.
Refereeing crew tonight, Mike. The referee is Todd DeBrock. Head linesman Richard Dugan. Side judges Pete Spadina. Umpires Eric Woods. Line judge David Gatninger. And the back judge is Joe Zinski.
Well, the Rams are putting 10 men up close just in case there are any shenanigans. Logan Christ stands back at the 22.
Yeah, non-conference game, Mike, sometimes you see those things.
There's the snap.
Johnny
Verano gets the foot into it, end over end. Christ comes up and takes the fair catch at the 26-yard line. We'll see the Highlands offense for the first time tonight. 8:49 left first quarter. Rams 7, Colonials nothing.
They'll be led by quarterback Seth Cohen, number 14, running back 22, Jermaine Jett. Down lineman 54, Mario Cienko. His brother is the right tackle, 56, Marcus Cienko. Over the ball tonight will be number 72, Ethan Jones. The guards, 53, Lucas Lambert, 75, Daniel Timmons. Mike Wayner's out again tonight. Jacob still having concussion symptoms, so everything falls on Ethan Jones tonight at center.
4 wides, Jet in the pistol. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Remember I talked about blitzing, Mike. Watch for blitzing tonight. What they like to do is bring the house.
They're starting with 2 defensive linemen here, which is something we hadn't seen. 2 down linemen.
6 guys across in the back.
Yipper. Cohen gets the snap, and he's going to give it to Jet off the left side. Jet skips out of 1 tackle, and that's a good, solid tackle that time by senior Trey Kirby. That could have been some big yardage for Jermaine. And he still ended up with 5 yards on it. But Kirby, he knocked him off his feet. He had a running room.
Yep, no doubt about it. Albert Gallatin defense, Mike, is 3 down linemen, supposedly. We didn't see him last time. 50, Alex McMiller. 76, Corey Dotson. And 53, Noah Miller will get the linebackers after this play. 50 and 76 are down. Those are the only 2. They just put an extra linebacker on the field. It's confusing for blocking assignments.
2nd and 5, short drop. It's complete to Freeman on the near side of the field. Freeman's got a first down up over the 40. Makes a man miss. Carries some men with him to the 50-yard line. On his back is one of those defensive linemen, Alex McMiller, the defensive end, downfield to make the stop. But the Rams moved the chains on a good job by Cohen to get it to Freeman.
He does a great job, too, making people miss, Mike. He had about a 5-yard gain. And I'm getting how many on that?
14.
14. That's all second effort on Romelo's part.
Freeman catching his 12th. Christ has 13. Johnny Christ has 12. Freeman has 12.
Equal opportunities, huh, Mike?
They spread it around.
Oh, here they come.
Here comes the blitz.
We talked about
Cohen quickly to the far side, almost picked off.
Boy.
He got it over to Booker. It hit off of Booker's chest plate. Went right through the hands of Christian Stone.
And Booker quickly became a defender there, Mike. He ripped that ball out of the defender's hands. You mentioned 4 linebacker. 3 is Trey Kirby. 11 is Braden Moody. 13 is Colby Verano. And number 6 is Dylan Shea. Corners are 25, Torrey Robinson. 24, Kristen Stone. The safeties, number 2, Cole DuPont. Number 4, Nate Pricker.
4 games in, Highlands has not completed a pass to a running back.
That's kind of surprising you told me that, Mike.
Give it a Jet. Jet wades through there. He comes up over the 50. 45, 40, 35, 30. Jermaine Jet down the sideline, makes a man miss. 15, 10. He's into the end zone for a Highlands touchdown. 55 yards. The landing gear is down.
And Mike, he did a great job of waiting out that last block, and he gave that guy a shuffle step in for the score. 55 yards, and Highlands off to a great start here in the first quarter.
Jets' longest touchdown run of the year was 70 early on. Bowser in for the extra point. And the kick is good.
2 for 2 for JC.
7:24 left first quarter. Highlands 14. And Albert Gallatin nothing.
Chance to talk about the Wireless Zone, the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the most popular smartphones, devices, tablets, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Ram fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or in Pittsburgh Mills Mall next to JCPenney's and across from Victoria's Secret. You can reach the Natrona Heights location at 724-224-4590 and the Mills at 724-275-1154. Or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
Dean, do you think they ran it okay out of the spread there?
It looked pretty good to me. And as we were talking about in the pregame, Mike, it's nice when the pregame actually applies, huh?
Yeah, it does. It's every once in a while.
Well, the birdie picked Highlands 35-14. So far, so good there. Posties that also picked Highlands.
Sam Peck will kick off. Kicks it high and deep. And now
it's a free ball.
It sure is. Davis didn't want it. Now lets it go into the end zone. So that's a touchback. First one of the year.
Yeah, we haven't seen one of those in a while, Mike.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. 7:24 left first quarter.
And Mike, being behind now, you think they're going to go to the air. Llewellyn had 2 touchdown passes against West Mifflin, but he had 2 interception passes against Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah,
they both went for touchdowns.
4 plays, 74 yards, 1 minute, 25 seconds, the Highlands drive.
You know, Thomas Jefferson's defense has scored more than any offense against him this year. Can you believe that?
They are loaded again.
Yep.
Oliver, the setback, he gets the call. Tries to get through the middle, but the Rams have him as he gets up over the 20 to the 22-yard line. Noah Gillette down at the bottom of the pile. Romello Freeman, 2.
Noah's second tackle. He leads the team in tackles this year.
2nd and 8. Wide side of the field to the right. Out of the shotgun, Llewellyn is back. Llewellyn waits and fires to the near side, and this one is caught. Coming back for it at the 25-yard line. Logan Christ makes the tackle on Nate Bricker.
Last week, Mike, Logan Christ did not have a tackle in the game. Can you believe that?
Pretty amazing. They didn't throw it much, and it's hard to,
You don't want to make tackles then.
It'll be 3rd and 5. First completion for Albert Gallatin. First catch by Bricker. 3rd and 5 on the 25, and now they get their instruction from the sideline. Sean Leota in his 2nd season. Been all over the place. He went to Springdale, so probably thinking of Coach.
There we go again, Mike.
Thinking of Coach Chuck Wagner here tonight, who we lost this week, and we'll talk about him after the first quarter. What a great guy he was.
Telling George Gatto's with us tonight from the Valley. I never heard anybody say anything bad about Coach Wagner.
No, never.
And believe me, being part of this profession for many years, that's not easy.
No, it isn't. That's another first down. Both of Albert Gallatin's first down have come on offside penalties.
Yep. What's the old story, Mike? Players only love you when they're playing.
That's it.
Oh, right behind that.
I believe Stevie Nicks said it best.
Yes.
The pass out of the backfield caught by Oliver and brought down by Sportelli.
Along with Johnny Christ.
They get anything on that. They lost a yard. 2nd and 11.
That was not the case with Coach Wagner, Mike. Everybody loved him regardless. And look at this. Here's confusion for you, Mike.
I should say. This is it. This is his confusion. Doesn't he know Sam isn't here anymore?
And what he doesn't realize, it only confuses his team.
Now they bring them all back. Second down 11 will go more conventional. He's going to throw it, and Stone's firing it downfield. Christ is down there. He intercepts it. It looked like he was fielding a punt. He could have caught a fair catch on it, and he takes it at the 48-yard line.
And Mike, I can tell you why they ran that play. They watched the tape for the Mars game. Remember Logan bit up last week? Try to get it behind, but Logan's a smart player. Burn me once, shame on me. Burn me twice, shame on you. Doesn't happen. Great job by Logan. Hines going to take over, leading here 14-0, 5-14 first quarter.
Sean Leota went into the bag of tricks there.
Yeah, Jet Series, you don't see that too often, but you may not see it very often anymore.
First down, Highlands on the 48, and we go I formation.
All right. Signorella in the slot. Now they're going to move over.
We're going to have 2 men in motion now. Somebody's going to get on the line. Now if Romello gets up there, he's good. We have a tight end in the game. I think it's Mazarek. It is. Give it a Jet. Off the left side, breaks a tackle to 50. And lunging and saving the day for the Colonials was Tyrese Jackson, the sophomore. Just got a shoelace. Or Jet was gone again.
I agree with him, Mike. Jermaine was looking up into the hole. And boy, he's lucky he grabbed that shoelace because Jermaine was going to be gone.
So nice to see him running like that.
Yep.
That's just a weapon for them. It's something else they can do. The running game showed up really big for them last week. It was a loss, but they were able to run the ball.
And we remember right before half, Mike, we were getting 5 yards of crack.
Second quarter, each team had the ball once.
Yes. A little juggle there on the snap.
Give it to Gillette at the fullback and nothing doing there. He maybe lost a yard back to the 49.
And that seemed to be a little, I don't know if we're dealing with the slippery ball here. Even though it stopped raining, Mike, the field's still a little slick.
Yeah, I think the rain may be over. The clouds are starting to break up a little bit. I got a peek of the moon up there a second ago. So,
well, you can blame me too because I put water in my pool today. It was getting low from all this. I said, as soon as I do this, it's going to rain.
You're one of the smart ones that left it open as we had July and September.
And we got another week coming, looks like, too.
Third down and 9. Let's see if the Rams can get a third down conversion. Cohen straight back all day, fires. Too low at the 35 as he had Freeman down there. Would have been plenty for the first down, but it came in short. The Rams will have to punt for the first time today.
And, Mike, it was brutal all week in practice. I mean, it was like College Station. With
Junction boys.
Yeah, big talk. I'll tell you what. And I would come in and check and make sure it was hot, then I'd leave. Oh, I felt so bad for the kid.
Logan Christ averaging 35.3 yards a kick. Gets it away and kicks a liner. Bricker takes it, and they got him at the 18-yard line. Beautifully done once again on special teams. This time Caleb Radishak was first down there and made the play.
Signorella down there too, Mike, and he came limping off. Hopefully he's okay.
33-yard punt. It was all net.
Radishak, only a freshman too, Mike. It spit rain on Wednesday for like 3 minutes, and the kids like the rainmaker. They're on the ground. They're so happy. Burt Lancaster. We're going way back tonight, man.
Burt Lancaster. This is an interesting one. Now they've shifted out of it.
If you never saw the Erie Express, you're seeing him tonight. No, Explosion, excuse me.
Erie Explosion.
Kawatucky had a cup of coffee.
He did. This is Torrey Robinson off the left side, but the Rams are there. And Luke Cochran diagnosed it, sniffed it out, and brought him down.
And Jeff Sinclair played quarterback for him.
He did.
Yep. Got hurt, unfortunately.
2nd and 16.
That went nowhere fast.
Well, we sure are getting a lot of formations, if nothing else. Oliver the setback. Stone the motion man. 2nd down, 16. Llewellyn under center. Sprints out to the right. Looks, throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete. I almost wanted to say Sport might have got a fingertip on it, but I think he just missed his receiver.
And Mike, we're doing the opposite. This week we talked about trimming down the playbook, going with less plays and be more effective with it.
Boy, that was one of Chuck Knoll's great lines, too. It was always, after a bad game, it was back to basics.
Yep.
3:04 left first quarter. Rams lead at 14-0. This is a 3rd and 16, and they're going to give it no
pass.
Play action, throw it to Robinson on a little wheel route out of the backfield. Breaks one tackle, 20-25. He's close. He might have it. He might have it. Which would be the first one they've gotten on their own volition. We'll see where they mark it. They're going to put it right on the 29, and that's enough. First down. Albert Gallatin needed 16, got 16.
Yep. Cocker made the stop, Mike. That's his 5th tackle already this evening. Big hole. Close quickly.
It is the give to Oliver. Gets up over to the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Mario Cienko also on that stop, Mike.
That's when they like to go fast after that first down, and they catch you looking down.
You know what? There was a much bigger hole if he went to the right.
Yeah.
Decided to turn it up and was met by a host of Highlands tacklers for only a gain of 2.
2nd and 8 for the Colonials. They go full house again. Second man, this is Stone off the left side. And Stone has stood straight up at the 24, the 34, I'm sorry.
A little pushing and shoving in there.
Gabe Booker, a little feisty in there.
Yep.
Said, get out of here with that, Mr. Christian Stone. The gain is a short one. It's up to about the 34. It's a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Carmelo Freeman also on that stop.
Clock winding, less than 2 left. First quarter.
Albert Gallatin returned 4 guys on offense and 4 guys on defense, and the team went 1-8 last year.
Big win. They broke the big losing streak when they beat Uniontown. First time they'd beaten them in 10 years. Llewellyn back. They come after him. A little holding.
Ooh,
fires late across the middle. Almost picked off. Luke Cochran got a hand on it and knocked it away from Trey Kirby.
Timmons, Sportelli put pressure on. Let's check the marker.
There was some habeas grabus going on down there. Let's see if we can pick up our ref. Todd DeBrock. It is holding. The Rams will decline that. I have Llewellyn 3 for 7 for 18 yards now. He decided not to talk this time. Oh, either that or I think Mark knocked it off because he was over modulating. He was peaking.
Yeah.
4th down. 4th and 5. So the Rams will get the ball back. 1:27 left of the first. They lead at 14-0.
Punt return team, Mike. Logan Christ back to receive. Signorella, Johnny Christ, Fondrick, Loveland, Gillette, Bates, Jocham, Jones, Mazarek, and Radishak out there.
Here's the snap, and Toronto had trouble with it. Gets the left foot into it.
Taylor almost got to it. Another fair
catch called for and made. Boy, it's so great when you have somebody back there that can catch a punt. We don't let punts hit the ground, and you know how many yards that saves? Just taking a fair catch, that ball would have been down at the 20-yard line. And I said it about Jeff Sinclair for years and other people. We've had the Jacksons, and now Logan. It's so nice to have somebody back there that can catch the ball.
No doubt about it, Mike. In the top 5 in 4A, Thomas Jefferson, we mentioned them, Powerhouse winning 59-0. South Fayette from our conference, Bell Vernon from the Big 9, then Mars and Montour, Mike. First time we've ever had 3 teams in Northern 9 in the top 5.
Tight formation, top of the screen. And they're going to run a handoff. The Jet tries to get to the outside and can't break the tackle. Maybe gets a yard or 2, but a good job there by the linebacker, Trey Kirby.
If you remember, for playoff purposes, the first 3 teams are in the top 5. They have a leg up on us. Our big game next week, Mike, is Montour.
It's going to be huge. It'll be right here at Golden Ram Stadium.
It's basically a playoff game for us because we got to beat somebody above us.
Again, bunch to the right on 2nd and 8. And they run jet out of the pistol. Seth Cohen, the junior quarterback. Gets it, looking, throws it, on a cross, got it to Booker nicely. Be short of a first down, a yard short to the Albert Gallatin 47.
He's meandering in there, look.
Yeah, he didn't walk straight, did he?
Look.
7-yard pickup. 3rd and 1.
I say go for it. Well, they got time to think about it, Mike, to be in the quarter. Hey, thanks to Ken Wood today and providing us A&B Pizza for our little tailgate party. And great job, A&B Pizza. Mr. Jackson up there, thank you very much.
Yes, it was tremendous. As always, we really enjoyed it.
Gives me a chance to go on a little rant, Mike. I'm glad
Okay.
you gave me this between quarters, okay?
Go ahead.
I'm going to talk about the Lucchino Agency. Let me tell you, first off, they're located at 2318 Freeport Road, next to Donut Connection. Let me give you Joe and Joe's numbers. Joe Lucchino is 724-224-8908. Joseph is 724-905-7583. Again, they're right up by Donut Connection, Lucchino Insurance and Financial Services. My little rant is, Mike, my wife had a small policy. They call them baby policies. You buy them when you're born.
Okay.
It's 20 times you pay, and the thing is paid up. And her father passed away. Art, great. Art Esquire, the old lawyer.
We love them.
So you can cash the policy in. Well, this company I'm not going to mention, it's not New York Life. We called 4 different times, got 4 different answers. One time we talked to somebody in Malaysia, another time we talked to somebody in Australia, and finally we talked to somebody in Boston who had the worst of the 3 accents. And they told us 3 different things, how to get the money, okay? Thankfully, Joe was there. I went up, we had to do some faxing, did it all. My point is this, if you deal with people from out of town, you're going to have to deal with people from out of town. You deal with Joe and Joe, they always know. Took care of us real fast. And, you know, it's one thing to buy a policy, another thing to have that policy put into effect, and they help out a lot.
All right, Jet in the Wild Ram, and they snap it to him, and it goes through his hands on 3rd and 1, and now he's in trouble. Here comes the cavalry.
No, too much shenanigans.
That didn't work out so well, did it?
Loss of 4 on that one.
And the Rams will have to punt.
So when you go to buy insurance, I think you're trying to cash it in. That's my point. And Lucchino's with New York Life, they'll take care of you, and they'll be there when you need them.
4th and 5.
That's me getting off the soapbox, Mike. I
gotcha.
That plank.
Here's a snap to Christ, and he boots it. Bricker's going to let it hit. And takes a Highlands bounce inside the 20. Exactly my point. Mm-hmm. You see it every week. Luckily, not when Highlands is receiving the ball. So the Colonials will start at their 15-yard line, 11:16 to go here in the first half. The Rams leading it 14-0.
Mike, you see who the fourth leading rusher in WPL is with 778 yards?
Is it Logan Beatar?
Logan Beatar Burrow. How about that? You know the kid?
I do not.
Beatar, the name, though, is a chiropractor over there, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I did notice that in the standings there, in the league leaders, as it were.
Look at this formation, Mike. There's a guy about 20 yards back. He'll be able to run forward.
Alone cement, that's Stone. Yeah. What is this, Canada?
Yep. Well, it's actually that.
Give it to Oliver. And Oliver maybe a yard or 2. Gillette and Sportelli, the 2 tandem linebackers, make the stop on Oliver. They're going to go quick here. It's a 2-yard pickup.
And the scouting report is ignore that guy. It's coming up the middle when they bring him. They basically take him out of the play when they
get him, you could use him as a blocker. 2nd and 8. Stone in motion. Llewellyn is back. Boy, did Rams have a man get thrown down, and the pass is told beautifully by Romello.
But Jet did a great job, Mike, of picking up that lonesome halfback that went out into the flat. He flattened him, too, and you're allowed to do that. He's a receiver, but until he gets past the line of scrimmage, you can whack him, and Jermaine took that option off the board.
I didn't see what Highlands player came flying in the left side. He just got thrown down.
And like I said, what you do is eliminate options when you do that.
3rd down and 8. Oliver the sidecar, Llewellyn the quarterback. This is Stone in motion again. Long count. Play clock down under 10. And Llewellyn's going to sprint right this time. Here they come. Llewellyn just tries to get rid of it. It's caught and incomplete.
No, incomplete. Nice job.
It went off the hands of Kirby, who got a couple of hands on it, tried to make a great catch, but I think Llewellyn got rid of that before he wanted to, and it's 4th down.
You can tell Sportelli right now has full stride, too. He didn't have that earlier in the year.
Now the Rams should get some decent field position here. They're going to force Verano back to punt deep from his own territory, and Logan Christ has 2 feet at the big H.
You know, I wonder sometimes, Mike, when these no-huddle teams go so fast, are these plays scripted? playing where it's first down.
They might have an idea what's
second down. We're going to go
our
wide.
Second down package is this or some such.
They can't do it that fast.
Oh, he snapped it over his head at safety. There's 2 points right there.
That's our first one of the year.
The old snap it over his head play works to perfection, and the Rams lead it 16-0.
The Rams will get a safety on the play.
We had a safety against us. Remember, we got tackled in the backfield. That was was that the Newcastle game?
I believe.
Yep.
Knock,
excuse me. Yep. So Highlands gets 2, 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. 2-0 Highlands here, Mike.
16-0. Well, winner's right around the corner. So why not beat the rush and stop into Highland Tire in their nearest location, Highland Integrity Alignment, and see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley for 25 consecutive years. Family owned and operated since 1961. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it on site, they'll get it for you. Visit highlandtire.com or call them in Trentham at 724-9222, 724-224-9222. Natrona Heights is 724-224-7900. And Highland Integrity Alignment is 724-224-5900. That's Highland Tire. Service, integrity, price, we deliver.
Mike, last time Albert Gallatin made a playoffs was 2005. So.
That might be it. They have never had a winning season. They consolidated into what they are now in 1986. They've never had a winning season. They had some in the 60s before all of the schools that comprise the school now were there.
Is that Fair Chance?
Fair Chance, George's, and a bunch of schools down there. As remember, to go to the game last year, we left on Tuesday.
Yep. John, God bless him. Look at this, Mike. We're to see the old pooch punt.
Yeah, they're going to kick it off the ground, which is allowed. It's a free kick. You can do it however you like. Same as a kickoff.
Is there a name for this one? Navies.
He's kicking it flat off the ground. He does. It's a squibbler, as Pip used to say.
Yeah.
And this is Booker at the 44, 50, 45, 40, and down to the Albert Gallatin 37-yard line. Dragged down by Willie Palmer. Chuck Knoll had a million of them, and one of them was a safety should always be a 9-point play. So we'll see if they can capitalize on that. Good return by Booker.
24 on that return, Mike, and the Golden Rams are in business.
Well, they did get good field position and 2 points on top of it.
Yeah.
Can't beat either of those. 16-0 Highlands, and the moon is half moon beautiful above Golden Ram Stadium now.
Next week, homecoming, Mike.
Jet the sidecar. Short drop. Cohen fires.
Look at that.
They tried to hook and lateral to jet down the sidelines. It's got to be it. No, they're going to call it. No. It's a terrible call.
Well,
he never had it.
But they're going to give him a complete
He never had it.
Yep.
He never had it. The turnover's going to count. The Jet played patty cake. He never controlled the football. He just tipped it back, tried to get it to Freeman had it patty cake that tried to go back the Jet down the sideline, a hook and lateral that worked last week. He never had the ball. That's not a good call. And Albert Gallatin's going to get it first and 10.
But it is a complete pass to that.
Well, it has to be because that's how they called it. 7-yard gain.
Not the kind of complete pass you want. If you remember last week, that was a 75-yard touchdown.
First down, Colonials on their 30, and Llewellyn is straight back. He's going to fire it down the middle. It's going to be tipped into the air and incomplete. Great coverage by Jet. All the way down the down the field with Trey Kirby. So the Rams turn it over. They turned it over 4 times a week ago, all 4 interceptions. And how about this? Tom Sheehy intercepted 4 passes against Highlands last week. That's 1 short of the Whippeal and state record. I got Tom Hornack out of there for one of them from Burrell in 1986, but 4 other players around the state had 4 or 5, and that's the record. And now they're going to throw a backwards pass. And that's a loose. That's free, and it goes out of bounds.
What do we do with that one? Put it back there?
That's minus how many by the quarterback?
Yep.
So they're going to put it at it was a backward attempt. They're going to put it at the 15. It's a 15-yard loss. That goes on Llewellyn's record.
A lot of razzle, but very little dazzle here, Mike, huh?
A lot of sizzle, but no steak.
There you go. On both teams.
Both ways. 3rd and 25. Lucero's getting a lot to look at for next week's game, I think, is a lot of it.
As they always say, get it on tape.
3rd and 25. Robinson, the motion man. Llewellyn under center. He's straight back. Here comes the blitz. They run a screen, and Oliver had Cochran right in front of him and heard a footstep or two, and it's 4th down.
He was going to get hit, Mike, and I think he realized that. Thought the better of it.
So the Rams will get it back. 9:45 left of the first half.
Birthday shout out, Mike. Ernest Stewart.
How about Ernest?
2 weeks in a row he gets on the broadcast. Now for the goal line, Mike. Let's see where this one goes.
Here's the he dropped it again. Verano's in trouble, and he just gets it out of there.
Yeah,
Rams just going to let it.
No sense of getting it.
Gillette just lets it go. And at the 48-yard line, it's finally covered by Brooker.
Ended up being a pretty good kick. Now, Mike, if that ball hits the ground, are we allowed to run into the kicker?
Sure, because it's not a punt anymore. You can tackle the guy.
But I'm just saying, can we?
I mean, heck, you know,
can we get called for running into the kicker?
That is vague.
Yeah,
that is vague.
That would be interpretation.
Mm-hmm. You can call personal foul anytime you want. And
good point. Yep.
First down at the 48. Did you see the play last night by Danny Trevathan? If that's not suspendable, I know a lot of people are watching football. I happen to see it. Timeout by Albert Gallatin. We'll take one, too. 9:32 left. First half. Highlands 16, Colonials nothing. Timeout. We'll be right back.
In Albert Gallatin territory, Mike.
We'll take that always.
A great place.
This is Taylor. Taylor battering his way through there down to the 41-yard line. We want to try that for a little while.
Yep, nice change of pace to bring the battering ram in there. Cameron Taylor.
That's his first run. I don't want to get a little Albert Gallatin trivia in here for you. This is a dandy. We'll be working on that here. 2nd and 2 at the Colonials 41. Uh-oh, we got a problem. Go ahead.
All right. Up the middle goes Cameron Taylor. Gets about a 1-yard pickup there. Going to be near the first down.